Alright, I'm editing this video and it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, so forgive me if I sound a little different. But essentially, I just want to do a quick little update as to where the Ultimate Nemesis guide is. That's something I've been talking about a lot on my channel if you've been following it. And essentially, where it's been is getting disconnected. Every match, I have somebody who disconnects. It's honestly kind of insane. I don't know if this is due to the removal of the DC penalty, or if this is because of the console issues, or a mixture of both, which is my guess. Either way, it's really hard to get good Nemesis play right now. Honestly, I feel bad whenever I try and play Nemesis, and I see a bunch of people just lagging all over the place. So, I can't really encourage people to play this killer much, so I'm going to keep Nemesis content to a bare minimum. I have one more video planned on Nemesis. After this, that's going to be the guide for his Adept, which is currently the rarest achievement on Steam, I believe. So I do have that lined up, but other than that, I don't really have any Nemesis content. I do have some other really informative content that I believe should be really informative to anyone who's interested. It's going to feature killers such as the Doctor, the perks like Flashbang and Dark Devotion, along with a couple others I don't really want to mention right now. Keep it a little surprise, but if you're interested, keep your eyes out. With that all said, enjoy the video. Here in my testing for the Ultimate Nemesis guide, I found actually a really fun interaction that's actually way stronger than you might originally think, and that is with Nemesis and the perk Hoarder. Hoarder is a twins perk, and I really wouldn't blame you if you didn't know what it did, but essentially what it does is that anytime a survivor opens a chest or picks up an item within 64 meters of you, you get almost a loud noise indication. It's a little hard to explain, but once you'll see it, you'll know exactly what it is. This doesn't work with the vaccine chests, however, it does work whenever they pick up a vaccine and or pick up their item after vaccinating. However, that one's not quite as useful. It also spawns in 2 more chests into the match, which gives you a little bit more passive information. With this passive chest increase and vaccines that spawn into the trial when you're a Nemesis, you get up to 9 chances to get additional information with this perk, excluding any item swaps or anything else the survivors might do involving their item. You could also run it with a perk like Franklin's Demise to get even more information. However, that's not really necessary, and Hoarder by itself is actually pretty strong on Nemesis, especially on some of the smaller maps. After this, I'm going to show a little bit of gameplay showing in a Kill Your Friends the range of it and how it's not affected by verticality, so it's very useful, especially on multi-level maps like RCPD and the game. One thing I do want to point out is that if you're worried about the survivors pulling a key from the chests, you can always run a cut coin to remove the 2 of the chests. However, normally I wouldn't recommend this, as pulling a key is pretty rare and it's very uncommon for survivors to go for a key unless they're really desperate, and if they're going for a key and going through chests, they're also slowing down the game by not doing gens. One thing I will say is that you absolutely do not want to run Broken Recovery Coin with this perk, as it takes away some of the value of it. First, I'm going to show the ranges, and then after that I'm going to show how effective it can be in Midwich, and how with just a little bit of practice you can guess exactly where the survivor is just by seeing their icon.
Okay.
And general idea, I know you're already privy to this, but just for recording's sake, general idea is Hoarder and vaccine interaction and just showcasing the range. Swap. I'm going to just stand right up as close against the wall as you can. I'm going to slowly start walking forward to just showcase the maximum. Should be about here. Unless I'm misaligned. There we go. Okay. So kind of in a straight line. Alright, it stands still. You can stop swapping though. I just want to showcase the range, and then we'll have to do the verticality showcase, and then we're done on Ormond.
Alright.
Alright, now let's go ahead and do the verticality test. Okay, well, what I want you to do is I want you to stand back, and there's this, like, I don't know, what do you even call these tiles? These weird, like, jungle gyms with the window, like, in the middle of it. Over here.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that this is almost entirely specific to this map.
It's on Yamaoka too, I know for a fact, but...
Yeah,
but
that's it. That's Yama, okay.
Yeah, fair. I want you to stand about right here, because I think this should
Okay.
be just at the edge of the range, and if it's not, then I'll have you, what do you call it? Do you have another item that you can constantly, like, swap with?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just go in pharmacy this box real quick.
Okay, you got a zombie to your generator on the right. And there's the normal plunderers and... Or not plunderers, hoarder.
Yeah, which counters my poor little plunders build?
Not really. Like, it doesn't do anything to you, it just lets me know that you're there. Alright.
I need to move this medkit real quick.
Okay. Can you move a little further back?
Yeah.
Just like a...
Move like to the back wall of this
back
jungle
wall.
gym.
Okay. The zombie started tracking you again, but I think it was a little too early. It's stuck
Yeah,
on
it's 'cause
something,
I was
though.
sprinting.
Oh, okay. That might be why. It's lost track of you, so jump again. Okay, no, it was just because you were sprinting earlier. Dang, that's a shame. I can still
Dang.
see it, and I'm going to go ahead and back up a little bit.
That would have been cool.
And I can no longer see it. But if I move to this door, I can see it again. So there's no verticality. That's just proving that there's no verticality on the distance. I agree.
I never open it.
I feel like opening one of the doors as a bait might be good if you're in the area and somebody like demo. You are in the corner by broken room with like the ramp. You're kind of close to that, I believe.
We.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, because I saw that right there. It just takes a little bit of time and you can learn the locations pretty well. Yeah, you're back there.
This is a pretty lazy animation, might I add.
Yeah, they just recycled the
They could
healing.
have done something super nice with it, but they were like, nah, healing animation.
Yeah, it's a shame.